I stood there, helpless, habang pinapagalitan ng isang ate ang crew. Kulang yung order nila at hindi makapaghintay, samantalang si ate mukha ng pagod, mukhang walang clue. Di niya alam bakit kulang, wala din siyang masagot kung gaano pa katagal. Wala siyang laban habang hinahamak siya ng isang mukhang edukado pero yung asal parang hindi nag-aral. Ako si Lito. Parang natutulala pa din ako. Isa sa madaming beses na nakakita ako ng worker na hinahamak ng customer. Sa totoo lang, nakakasuya ang mga taong entitled. This is my biggest shame sa sarili ko. Biggest flaw. Sometimes I take it out on people that doesn't really deserve it. Pero dahil I'm frustrated and sometimes it's hard for me to control myself. Hindi naman ako nagbe-below the belt pero alam ko yung tono ko nag-iiba kapag frustrated ako and the other one sa kabilang linya ng teleponong kinakausap ko ay hindi naiintindihan kung ano yung kailangan ko or anong gusto ko bilang customer. That is not something I'm proud of. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, I am ashamed of my trait na ganun ako minsan. But little by little, I'm trying to control myself. I'm trying to be patient. More patient. Kasi I know the problem is within me. Siguro meron man silang lapses, meron silang pagkukulang. Pero that kind of treatment, that kind of tone is in nowhere acceptable for the way they work hard. Siguro yun din yung minsan na kinaiinis ko kapag nakakakita ako ng mga taong sobrang entitled. Sa mga crew, sa customer service, sa mga guard, sa mga drivers, sa mga tellers. Ako yung nasasaktan for them kasi I know na it's not easy. Yung pagtatrabaho itself dito sa Pinas. Not to mention that kind of labor. I humbled myself last time I went to the mall. Quick story lang. Last time I went to the mall para mag-me time. Para bigyan ng oras yung sarili ko. To make myself happy, to jumpstart my mood kasi I've been feeling down lately and I want to reward myself for working so hard for the past few months. So I allotted a little budget for myself para makapag-shopping. Huwag kayong mag-alala, hindi naman ako yung tipong nagsha-shopping ng mga Prada. Hindi ko yun afford, yung mga Louis Vuitton. Hindi ko yun afford, doon lang tayo sa department store. And I'm proud of it na doon ako nagsha-shop kasi andun yung kailangan ko andun yung mga feeling ko papasok sa style ko. So nag-shop ako doon. It was a normal day pero for some reason it was a busy day. Ang daming mga tao, ang daming mga bumibili. So I have to wait long lines. And whenever may itatanong ako kung meron silang size nito, I have to wait for them kasi they have to go doon sa may storage nila just to get it. So parang kada isang item ko, I'm waiting for them for 15 to 30 minutes before nila ako balikan. Yes, ganun katagal. Walang pagka-exaggeration doon. Talagang ganun ko sila katagal hinihintay. In my head, I am trying to sabihin na natin, I am trying na i-form yung sentence para sabihin ko na bakit ganito katagal? Kukunin lang tong item na to, bakit ganito katagal? Wala ba kayong storage dito na mas malapit? Kailangan ba talaga bababa pa kayo? Ready na mag-retaliate yung utak ko. Pero pagdating niya, zinip ko yung bibig ko. Because I know they are not having a great day either. Na even if maraming tao, it doesn't mean happy sila about it. Kasi hindi ko alam kung may commission ba sila sa kada nabibenta nila. Hindi naman din talaga directly mapupunta sa kanila, sa bulsa nila yung mga pera na yun kapag nabili yung mga inaalok nila sa aking gamit. I know na they've been standing for how many hours na doon sa department store before pa ka dumating, and I'm not the first customer na nagtanong sa kanila, and I'm not the first customer na humingi sa kanila ng ganitong item. I know na yung back and forth papunta dun sa storage, papunta dun sa display area ay hindi ganun kalapit. I do understand na may mga times na kailangan nilang i-hold yung sarili nilang urge para mag-CR because hindi pa nila break time at bawal yung palagi silang wala dun sa pwesto nila. Lahat yon naintindihan ko sa buong 15 to 30 minutes na naghihintay ako sa kanila. So I fought hard against myself, against my urge to voice out what I think is inconvenient for me, because I know that their job that day, in that very moment, is harder than mine. So my love, if it took me 15 to 30 minutes to understand that, I hope you can understand that kind of struggle in a lesser time. Especially when you are on the line, waiting for your order or waiting hanggang makita ka ng mga servers, ng mga waiters. Sana dagdagan at habaan mo yung pasensya mo kasi you are not the first person there. You might be the 102 na customer na sinerve nila nung araw na yon. And undoubtedly, they are tired. You're about to buy something for yourself to make yourself happy. But they have to see you attain yung bagay na yon, something na gusto nila for themselves, but they cannot buy because as of that moment, mas matindi yung pangangailangan nila sa bill ng kuryente o kaya naman sa bill ng tubig, pambili ng pagkain, than to buy that specific na gamit na binili mo for yourself, to make yourself happy. I think what I'm trying to say is, my love, you have to grow a little bit of compassion to people. I've learned that in a very hard and long process. I am still working on myself with regards to my temper sa services. Kasi ngayon ko naiintindihan, mas nagdo-dawn upon me, I don't know if it comes with the age, pero mas nagdo-dawn upon me na napakahirap pong magtrabaho. Napakahirap mag-deal sa isang trabaho that you have to service people. And sometimes, they will be cruel to you. Pero wala kang pwedeng gawin to defend yourself because nasa linyada ka ng service ng tao. So sa mga kabisyo natin, let's grow some compassion. Let's be kind. Let's be patient. Lagi nating isipin before we open our mouth na we are not angry at that person. We are angry sa process. We are angry sa a lot of things, and we are just, alam niyo yun, binubuhos lang natin yung frustration natin sa taong yun because wala tayong outlet for it. They don't deserve to be on the receiving end ng frustration natin in any aspect of our lives. So mag-grow tayo ng a little compassion lang, my love. It goes a long way. And for Lito, siguro next time, I know na it's hard for us to meddle with things, lalong-lalo na if hindi naman natin siya business to begin with. Pero if you think na may natatapakan ng tao at yung taong yun hindi ma-defend yung sarili niya, sometimes it's not that bad if we can step in a little or pakalmahin lang natin yung mga tao sa paligid or just try to be kind to those people. If hindi mo kaya na ipagtanggol sila sa mga moment na yon, just say something afterwards that can make them feel better. Like for example, umalis na si ate na nagre-retaliate na ang dami ng masasakit na sinabi dun sa crew. Lapit ka sa crew. Sabihin mo sa kanya na wag mo nang pansinin yon. Maybe she's having a bad day, but you are doing great. A little appreciation from you, a little sabihin na natin na validation that they are doing a great job goes a long way, lalong-lalo na sa trabaho nila. So let's be kind, my love, and let's try to be compassionate to what other people are going through before tayo mag-retaliate sa mga small things that are not going our way. Klaro? Klaro.